And good morning. Today we are going to have a look at back to the salary problem, but we are going to have a look at the toString method that is provided by Java. Now, a toString method is a method that returns the string representation of an object. That means if we create an object and we call the toString method, we can actually return or get a simpler implementation that we can print the values of the object. Okay, now it is the same like when we want to print the last line that we have here, system.out.println, the salary is mine, get salary, but we want to get the same output but using the toString method. Okay, but before that, let us recap this example. I'm going to run this program. The console asks for the user to enter hours. I just enter randomly 78, and the output is the salary is 78. Okay, let us check the object class. That is because the rate is set to $1 or 1 ringgit. Okay, but now I don't want to use this. I want to invoke a toString method. Remember, toString method is provided by Java. So I'm going to have the same code to print the string or the output or the value of the object to the console, but I'm going to call the toString method for the object mine that we have created here. Okay, so mine.toString. Okay, now this is the toString method. This is how you write it. This is how Java provides the method. But if, let's say, we do not define this toString method inside our object class, because we do not have any implementation of toString method here, we will call directly the toString method that Java provides, which means we will get the default values for the object mine. Okay, let's try to compile that. Okay, we run. Again, I enter 78. Now, if you see, there is a third line coming out, which is basically the value of the object mine. You can see mine comes from the class salary object. Okay, and you see this @ sign and some values of the object mine, which come from the class salary object. So this is not too useful for us because whatever values after the hash code, whatever the hash code values of the object is, does not or will not make any sense to the users. So we want the system or the program to return to the user something more understandable or valuable, comprehensible. Okay, so I'm going to implement now a toString method inside the object class. So how does a toString method looks like? Now basically this is the old salary object class that we have. I'm going to add one method at the bottom of the code. It does not matter where exactly you place the sequence of the code. I have it public string. Why? The return data type is string because basically toString method, the job is to return a string representation of the object. So public string, we are going to override the toString method given by Java. So what is the purpose of toString method again? Wait, that is toString. I don't want to sting anyone. toString. Okay. What is the purpose of a toString method? The purpose is to return string. So basically, we can return anything inside the bracket. Okay. So what I want to return here is basically okay. Let's take the sample. Let's take the string here. Basically, we want to return the value. The salary is and then we concatenate with the value of salary, which actually will give exactly the same effect as the previous one, previous example that we have. So main salary. So what happened? Let's try to compile this again. Okay, and run. When I enter hours, I enter 78. 78 is the number of the day, and you will see there are two output, which is exactly the same. The salary is 78. The string is exactly the same, but it comes from two different places. Okay, so again, the purpose of toString method is for us to customize the value that we want to return. This is a very neat implementation. We can do a lot of things. If let's say we have, if let's say we implement an inheritance, we can actually access the toString method from the subclass up to the superclass, which will be a lot of fun. Okay, so that is all. Very simple. Again, this is toString method for Java. Bye.